Hello, we are here in round one, and we are on the draw, and I think this is fine. Uh, Turn one bodyguard into emissary, and then we can just start hitting them for two every turn, put them on a clock. You have two ways of protecting the emissary, a removal spell, and if we draw a red source, we can have a finisher with the torch. Seems like a fine enough way to do it, so I will not mulligan. Alright, he plays out a Root Walla, which is actually quite annoying. Because it means that I can't uh, attack with the bodyguard. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to, but oh well. Mongrel too? Jeez. Um, I think I'm just gonna have to afterlife the mongrel, but for now I'll just play out the emissary. Do you have Force of Will or something? Okay. And I'm not going to attack with the bodyguard, because that would be just terrible. Yeah, I'm just going to take this. I don't see a reason not to. Yavimaya Elder. Jeez. Okay. I think I'm just going to swing with both. If he blocks the Elder, I'll just shelter that, and then I'll Chain Lightning, I guess, the Root Walla, and just leave him with only the Mongrel, and I'll keep my board stable. And if he doesn't block at all, well, I'll shelter whichever one he blocks if he does block. And then if he doesn't block at all, then I'll just go Nomad, and then probably just Lightning the Elder, I guess, so we can't get the draw card off of it. Or do I just want to Afterlife the Monk? Well, let's attack first, and let's see what happens. Alright, so we did block. So let's do the shelter plan, and then we'll do the... We Chain Lightning that he has to discard two cards for it, so it basically becomes a Mind Rot. Let's see what we draw. Protection from green. Interesting. Very interesting. I have no idea what he's trying to do right now. But I think I'm okay with the Mind Rot plan. Because it at least makes it so that he can't go in harder on the Wild Mongrel later. And... Or, well, I could just kill the Basking Root Walla with the Chain Lightning. That way, that's off the battlefield. I don't have to worry about that. He only has one creature out. I'm definitely doing it to one of them, though. I guess this could get annoying later. Because it's just mana where this is like actual like resources out of his hand every turn. Or I could just not and pass. I know it's not instant speed, but I guess I'm not too worried about taking like 1 or 2 extra damage here. So I'll just pass. Like if he wants to spend his whole turn pumping the Root Walla, I think I'm fine with that. And then next turn I can go like Afterlife, Chain Lightning if I want to get rid of something that he plays. I can get rid, or rather two things that he plays. So there's that. Just nothing. This feels like a Simian Grunts. Like, it just seems like that's what he has. So I can swing with both, and then if he does go block, yeah, I'm just gonna attack with both. If he has grunts and he flashes it in, I'll just probably afterlife it, and then give this shadow. So if he wants to, he'll have to block the bodyguard. Although no, I won't pay that mana for that. I'll leave open chain lightning, and then I'll just yeah, let's just swing with both. Like, because I don't think he has nothing here. I'm pretty sure he has Simian Grunts. Just, oh, he has nothing. Huh. So now do I chain lightning the root wall? No, I don't like that plan. I'm just gonna pass, and then afterlife his mongrel or whatever. Unless he has something else with flash. Like I have torch for 4, and I have this for 3. So next turn I can do 3 and 3. End of turn, Fact or Fiction. Well, dang. That's real good. Double Finhorn Elves. The Provoke guy. And then what's this one? Oh, if it's enchanted. Okay, I don't want to give him the elves because that's just like chump blockers for days on me. But I really can't do anything about that. Not super worried about anything. Like the Curse Scroll though is just super good against me. With him having the Mongrel, he can discard a bunch of cards and then be guaranteed to hit on Curse Scroll every time. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him these 3. Well, no. We'll make him think. Because F-Blade Elite's really good against me because he can use it to eat either of my creatures that I have out right now. And that's a 2/2. So let's see what he did. Yeah, I figured he would take the pile with the Curse Scroll. Alright, is going to discard cards. Still nothing. Alright, I'll go to 10. Plays Curse Scroll. Plays the Elite. Alright, I'm just going to kill the Mongrel now. Oh, God. That's bad. He has another Basking Root Wall as well? Or is he just pumping it for no reason? Oh, Curse Scroll. So he's getting rid of all the extra junk in his hand. Jeez. That didn't go well. Alright. So I can go Halo, Nomad, and then just lightning the elite. Now I go Halo, Nomad, Shadow attack. Yeah, I think I go Nomad, Halo, the Nomad. But I really want to keep my Emissary alive, because that is 3 damage a turn I can rely on. But I do need to worry about, like, the Worm now. I do have Torch for that, but I guess I can block it for 1 turn with the Nomad. But that only prevents 2 of the damage. So yeah, I think as good as this combo is, I want to get keep the Emissary alive because he can just do this to it to kill it, and I can't use the Bodyguard for that. So what I'll do is I'll do that. And I'll just hit him for 3. And then I can play out Nomad and pass. Jeez. That's terrible. Wow. All right, I lose this game. This game's over. Well, this is gonna die anyways, so I might as well sack it to the Nomad to give the Nomad protection from something. We'll give it protection from, I guess it doesn't matter. Green. He even was able to leave open the forest. What? We used the protection instead of the +1/+1 counter. Alright, so we're just dead next turn. So we can deal 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 this turn. We can't even block all the damage because he has Curse Scroll. So we'll have a 50-50 chance to just... Yeah, and he has Trample on everything. Alright, we gotta cycle that. And that doesn't do it. Alright. Conceding the game. Ugh. That wasn't cool. He had good things against us. I don't think we want the seal. No, we do want the seal because he had a bunch of things that were good like that. I think he didn't have a lot of interaction, so we can cut the shelter. He had some, but it wasn't a ton. Do you want another, like a Radiance Judgment maybe? Cut like the Halo for that. Because he has a lot of enchantments and stuff, and that's just what I want to be able to deal with effectively. No, we won't mulligan this. Really? Alright. Let's go Nomad, and we can pass. Next turn we can Afterlife if he has something that's really bad that he taps out for. Let's see if we can get a 2-for-1 by attacking with the Nomads. Because if we attack with the Nomads and he blocks with the Mongrel, and then discards a card, then we can Afterlife it. Okay. All right. I was hoping to get a 2-for-1 out of it, but of course he had the Root Walla. Which is really annoying. But next turn I get to go Trapper and Nomad, and then I have Trenches to just start doing good things. And he has a bunch of 1/1s. So if I attack with the Nomad, he has to double block, and then he still loses a creature. Unless he leaves up mana for Basking Root Walla. But I did get the... Alright, he's just going to swing out. That's fine too. I'm assuming he'll just crack the Yavimaya Elder for a card. Oh, you already won the draft. What are you doing here? You already have a Tundra. Let me win. So he can pump that. So I'm just not going to bother blocking right now. Alright, so he's spending the whole turn pumping the Root Walla. I'm just going to swing with the Nomads. And if he wants to block the Elder to make one smaller, that's fine. He doesn't. Okay. So I'll play the Trenches and pass. Which makes his attacks worse. I'm just going to tap down the Spirit. Sure. Next turn we get to make like infinite goblins for blockers, so I'm pretty fine with making these trades. Because he doesn't seem like he's doing that much else. What do you have? Oh, Frantic Search? Do you have like 5 Basking Root Wallas in hand? Oh, he has an Arrogant Worm? That's stupid. Are you kidding me? Frantic Search and Arrogant Worm. Come on. Jeez. Alright, well, block one of my Nomads. Make me sad. Tap that. You on that one. You on that one. And then make you pay some mana. So I only take 2. Alright, so he just cracks it. Pumps the Root Walla, as expected. Now if I draw rights, I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll be 1 short. Doesn't matter anyways, he had a creature. He had a literal anything. I think I'm just going to attack with the... If I attack with the 2 nomads, I can play out a nomad. Or do I not want to even bother playing out the nomad? I can tap worm. I'm taking 2 in the air. This gets to pick what it runs into. I think I just have to keep attacking with the phantoms. Unless I want to go like nomad and soldier on the root wall to kill it, but I think putting 1 in front of it every turn is probably fine. And I'm taking 2 in the air, yeah. And then I'll run out a nomad, and then I can tap something and then sack a plains. Alright, I'll take 2. So, if I attack with everything, except for the trapper, I can make 4 goblins, which can block these guys. And I get in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If he doesn't block, which means he has to block now. And that puts him in really bad shape. Okay. That's fine. Pumps that, also fine. I don't lose anything. Okay. So I just tap down the worm, I take 2 in the air, so he has to have some way of dealing me damage besides the spirit. Sweet. He didn't have it. Alright, so I feel like that was a good plan that we had. Bringing in more of the removal spells. And it was also a really good plan to draw Goblin Trenches. I feel like that card is definitely fair. It's definitely a fair card. I wish we had more troopers and less emissaries, but, you know, potato, potato. Yeah, this is probably fine. Let's just run it back and try to win game 3. Seems like a really good hand. If we hit a land, we get to curve out into Battle Screech and then have rights the next turn, so I will not mulligan this. Oh, and there's that land. So now we get to go... Oh, jeez. He's just regurgitating onto the battlefield. Just play out the Nomad and pass. So 2/2 he can't attack through. Oh my god. He's going to provoke that, of course. Nope. Not gonna block. Must block. Okay. It is a May effect provoke, so I wasn't entirely sure if he had chosen to do it or not. So he can just like kill this right now, or anything else that I play out that only has 2 toughness, which is very sad. So I think I'm just gonna kill the Deathblade Elite with the Chain Lightning, because that leaves him with virtually nothing right now. And then I can start building my board back up and doing things later. Armor Thorns. Sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. Just gives +2/+2. Okay. So yeah. I'm just going to kill the Elite right now. And then I might as well attack with it because it's going to get killed anyways. So it does get in for damage. The issue is we need our seal at this point in time. Oh god. At least he doesn't... Come on! You can't just have it all! You can't sit there and be like, oh, I don't have any cards in hand because I regurgitate everything out. I have a deep analysis, but I don't have any islands, and then immediately draw a Tundra. God. That is just the... That is so infuriating. Alright, well... I'm going to play this guy out because he's tapped out right now. And then next turn he has 3 cards, so it's harder for him to kill the thing. And he gets the Brainstorm. Then he's just going to like rip some kind of shuffle effect off the top too. Come on. At least next turn I get to go Battle Screech, and then the turn after that I can probably just kill him. Maybe. Alright. God, how? How? Just explain this to me. How you just always have it all, sir. Alright. I'm going to attack for 2, because he has nothing he can do. And then... No, I can't attack for 2 if I want to Battle Screech, so I have to Battle Screech. And I'll be able to exile or discard 3 cards, so it'll be lethal. No, it won't because he can Curse Scroll. So he has to play the card out without Curse Scrolling for it to work. Alright, so he's not going to play the card. And it's just name a card. So I can hit for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if I just attack. What can he crack back with? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he can put me to 2 and then finish me off with that. So if I just attack... So if I attack all out, he uses Curse Scroll, which he has the mana to do. Then I die. If I Rights. So I think I just have to attack all out and then torch the worm. Yeah. I'll attack with everything but one of the birds. I'll torch the worm, and then I'll go for the Rights next turn. he has Power Sink, and I do this without putting a land out, he can do the blue and then 2, and he can still do the 2. Okay, so it doesn't matter. So if he has Power Sink, he just gets it. I was trying to figure out what the other outs were. Okay, cool. So that buys me a turn. Berserk. So he can hit me for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can discard 3 cards next turn. Hit him for 4, 8, 12. So I can't kill him. This card's insane. And I know he has Berserk in hand as his 1 card. Right? Yeah, it's got to be it. So he has to choose between killing a bird and almost having me dead. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if I block, it gets trample, so I'm just not going to block. Because it doesn't matter anyways. Yep. I don't have anything with haste, so I can't get that. I don't think I have any burn left. He didn't use Berserk because he wants to be able to Curse Scroll, I guess. Because Curse Scroll makes him not dead to rights. But he just had 1 more card in hand. But I needed that torch to be able to stay alive for another turn, so I don't know. I guess I attack with all but the 1, but then he just berserks and I die. I mean, he has the mana up. He knows what he can name 1 card and definitely get a kill. So I can't do anything at all, right? Even if I do play out Deathblade Elite, he attacks with everything, makes this into a 6/6, hits me for 2. Yeah. So I just have to attack with everything and then rights and just hope it gets there. If I could only have found 2 more damage at some point. Without Chain Lightning. Oh, he had the Deathblade out with the armor. Yeah, that would have been really bad. I mean, I have to do it. Yep. Then he shoots a bird. And I die. Because Curse Scroll is... He just rips the Tundra, gets a deep analysis going. Man. And then he just shows me the Wild Mongrel. This is like a, oh, BT Dub had all these. Yeah, I get it. Just... Yeah, I know. Jeez. If I had 1 more card in hand. But I feel like I had to use every card that I did. Like, I played out the Phantom because you play out the Phantom there. The Chain Lightning was to kill a 3/3 with Provoke. That would have just eaten my creatures. It would have been basically an Abyss. I get rid of the torch, so I could get rid of his 4/4 to buy me a turn, because if not, he would have just been able to kill me. And actually bought me several turns. The Harrier I played out, because it's a creature. I really don't think. Oh, and the Harrier also got me the bird. Yeah, I don't think I could have played that game better. Like I didn't even sacrifice block with the creature at all for any reason. He just got super lucky and ripped the Tundra when he needed it in order to draw the 2 cards to get to the Brainstorm in order to be able to play out the Arrogant Worm and get his Curse Scroll, able to do stuff. But hey, that's how Magic works. There's gonna be no spoiler-free stuff because I have company coming over later because my life is apparently not busy. But between you and me, I'm enjoying this format. You might get a secret video tomorrow as I'm sorry for not making spoiler-free content today and also not making the video actually on Friday. But it's not really going to be a secret because it's going to show up in your inboxes. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, even though it was only one game. And be good to people.